Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, I believe I notified everyone. Now we come back. Time to get back into work. Let's see what else I gotta do. Okay, how many more hours for this one then? Like 3 hours, really? It's too much. That's too many hours. That is too many hours, sadly. Are you not keen on Discord server? Important, please contact not for immediately if you're not. I believe I am. I believe that I am in the Discord server, so I'm gonna click yes. Alright, so first of all, let's just waste that little bit of AP we have left. Well, that we have recuperated and that we have recovered, I mean. And after that, we will go and see how the 3208 KVK is doing, since 3 of the biggest figures are there: Itachi, Mimi, and Flash. Golden is in the house. Hello, Golden. What up, brother? How are you doing today? How's your CPO Liu Che doing? They're fine. Just a little bit of fever overall, but they're fine. Scoots. Hey, what up, man? How are you doing? I haven't shown you my penis yet, have I? That's why you call me a queen. We gotta remedy that. Nah, just kidding, man. Just kidding. You should watch out though. You should watch out. Oh, only one. I thought for a moment that I received 50 books, man. That would have been insane. That would have been insane. Like that's like a full day of work over there. That's a full day of work. Imagine that you get like 50 books from a single chest. How crazy is that? Meanwhile, I need like 10,000 more books just to get my my tier 5s. Okay, so I can't buy anything in here. The merchant ain't here just yet, unfortunately. Okay, so we gotta kill some barbs. I guess we just gotta kill some barbs in order to get the daily stuff going on. In order to get, so I need one more point, and yeah, I guess I just gotta defeat like a barb on the map. That's the only way we can do it. So maybe during the time that I am doing my Melfast is when I can actually kill. When did you last expertise your Liu Che? I don't know, like about 3 or 4 weeks ago is when I actually maxed him out, I guess. Like, okay, he's only level 50, he's not level 60, but I don't feel like getting him up to like level 60 is gonna do like much more than level 50. So so far it's going well on the Liu Che and CPO March. It's just that we gotta start thinking about our second March, which is gonna be my Nevsky and Joan. Like, we really gotta get our hands on the Nevsky and Joan. It's really important right now, and I cannot wait for the cavalry wheel to show up. Hopefully we can kill this one in one go, because I got all other marches doing resources. So hopefully, if I see that's not the case, then I'm just gonna pull out of this in order to help but I should be. I feel like my CPU should have this one. Overall, I would say we're doing fine. Truth being said, like things are going fine. We are not really missing on any challenges. The new Lucreen scrolls has started again, so of course we want to make sure that we get those all of the rewards from this one too. So we gotta start on those season challenges. Like we gotta start on the well-trained army. We are already doing that. We are training tier 2s just to reach the goal. We, of course, logging in is natural. We are collecting those resources, daily objectives. We are trying to do as many as we can. Battlefield, defeat the barbs. We will need to get back in there. Also the barb forts, I haven't done those because we got the Kurok challenge right now, but as soon as I finish the Kurok challenge we will start grinding on those forts as well, because the forts I will need to do both for the Lucreen scrolls as much as I will need to do them for the books that I gotta get in order to upgrade my castle too. So either ways we are definitely doing forts. But yeah, like I'm definitely gonna start going strong on the Lucreen scrolls real soon. It's just that since we got time, like about 38 more days, I'm not exactly rushing it. Well, how many gold heads do you have? The ideal setup, Nevsky expertise is 5115 Jumpy. Good question. I don't. I have like 30 to 50 gold heads. Like I don't really have too much right now. Yeah, 38. Like I actually, the whole maxing out my CPO and my Liu Che really, well, only my Liu Che, the whole maxing out my Liu Che really got a toll on me. So we gotta start collecting those golden heads from scratch. But that's exactly what I want to keep pushing for my VIP 14. Like the VIP 14 is gonna give me 3 golden heads every single day, so it's gonna be a lot better than actually being like VIP 13 or 12. So 3 golden heads versus 2 golden heads per day, it's basically like 365 golden heads of difference every single year. So we're talking about massive numbers right here. Like you need about 1,000 gold heads in order to upgrade a full march, I guess. And brother, like that's a huge difference. So the sooner we can get our hands on that VIP 14, the easier this game is gonna get in terms of upgrading commanders. Then of course we gotta like start going strong into focusing on items and focusing on armaments. So there's gonna be challenges after that as well, but the VIP 14 is really essential in my opinion. Lee Louch, hey man, what up? Welcome to the stream today. How are you doing? By the way, can the music even be heard or is it too low? I feel like the music is too low. Just try and get it up just a little bit, but not too much, you know. Next challenge, okay. I think 690 heads to upgrade to max out legendary commander. Yeah, but I'm taking into account like both of them, like both Nevsky and Joan. If I want to not max them out, but just take them where they are comfortable as a march, technically I would need somewhere around 1,000 gold heads. So with a VIP 14, I can get this march up and running by half a year. Like I will be getting like half the golden heads by my VIP and half of them by the events. So technically every 6 months I could basically have a march ready up and going. So the idea is that by the end of the next year I technically want to have 3 marches going on good for me, you know. I want to have like the infantry march, I want to have the cavalry march, and I want to have the archers march, you know. So with VIP 14 that's possible. With VIP with VIP 14 that's possible. Basically meaning 3 golden heads per day. With VIP 13 and below, which is only 2 golden heads per day, that's not exactly possible as an achievement, as a goal. So that's why I'm really pushing hard to get that VIP 14, but it's gonna take a while. Like I'm unfortunately I'm still like over 200,000 VIP points away, so that means 200,000 gems that I gotta collect, or just finding another way, I guess, through events or whatever. Doing good, man. What about you? I can barely hear it. Okay, we will try. I feel like right now it should be good. If anything, I believe it should be too good. So let me just try and go for something more chill, you know? Okay, I don't want to go for an ad. I just want to go for something more chill. Yeah, like this, I believe that this level of music should be good, but let me know, guys. Like, if you think that it's too much, too disturbing or whatever, just let me know on it. Okay, so for this one, I am pretty confident that I will be needing both of my marches. Probably just CV alone cannot handle it, so let's just go with it. Oh, I don't have any more. Wait a minute, my VIP. Okay, my AP points are finished, so we're gonna stop for the day. I don't want to be wasting any AP bottles just for this, because honestly, with the amount of time that we have, which is 2 days, it's plenty to finish. Like by the end of tomorrow, I would have finished my Kurok ceremony. I'm pretty sure. Like maybe if I might struggle a little bit at the last 2 levels, but I'm pretty sure that I can get it done with. And yeah, probably I'm not gonna be wasting any bottles for this, even though the rewards from the Kurok challenge are the best possible in my opinion. Like after the 7k gem event, this might be like the best event possible. Which KVK are we spectating? Basically the same from yesterday, because they still haven't stopped fighting, so I really want to know how this one goes and how this one finishes. We're still gonna go for the 3208, which is if I'm not mistaken, it's KVK 2331 11, something in those terms. No, it's 12331, something like that. Alright, so everything in here is good to go. Maybe we want to be hitting those farms just a little bit. Mimi KVK, yep. But first of all, I want to be hitting those farms real quick, guys. So just give me like another 5 minutes for me to just hit all my farms. Just send all my marches, because I really gotta start collecting resources. Well, I have started collecting resources, but Moon, hey, hello brother, welcome. How are you doing today? Hello man, I'm really happy that you're here. Everything is good in here. We just go for this one probably, even though it's not exactly much needed, but why not? Yes, we are expecting the Mimi KVK, brother. Honestly, the last time that I checked, Mimi was losing, 3208 was losing, 3198 was losing. So basically all the teams that we basically were talking so good about yesterday seems like they are struggling today. So they started off real good yesterday, honestly. Like they were all 3 sides were winning, but it appears that by 4 or 5 hours ago that I was checking them out again, they were actually being pushed back. So it's gonna be interesting to go and see how things are going so far. Okay, everything should be good in here. Hospitals are upgraded, level 22. After this KVK ends, like I will be starting my KVK this September, and after this KVK actually ends, what we're gonna end up doing is that I will be upgrading all of my farms to City Hall 24. Like it's really important for me to do this, because I need to get down the amount of tax whenever I send resources from my farms to my main city. So it's gonna take a while for me to do that. It's gonna be a big challenge for me, but we're gonna get it done, I promise. So everything is good in here. Okay, let's see. But yeah, as I was saying, whoa, why is it level 4? Why is it level 4? What the freaking hell is this? Will you take any to City Hall 25? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so, because the way the meta is going, farms aren't exactly as valuable as they were anymore. In my opinion, I feel like having only a main city, it's a lot better than having like 2 or 3 main cities, basically. Like a main city and then like 2 main farms. Like fighting farms aren't exactly meta anymore, in my opinion. There was a time, not anymore. So probably I will not. Probably I will just keep my my main account as a main account, and all my farms will be City Hall 24, but ready to go City Hall 25 at any point if needed. But so far, no. Like, I'm actually just gonna stay with my main account. I'm gonna focus all my resources there. I'm gonna make sure that whenever I wait for a KVK, only the weight of my main account is actually what I gotta hold. So I feel like that's for the better. I honestly believe that that's for the better. Filler farms are pretty good, yeah, but in my opinion, that's not the meta anymore. Like, I don't know, like I said, I believe that main cities are a lot better than main farms. Like, I know that you can basically fill resources and everything, troops and everything with those, but still, you can do basically pretty much the same thing with the main city. It's only like a 300k of difference. Normally in a KVK, I've never kept more than 300k troops if needed. Like, that's basically like the amount that I don't want to risk, just because I will be doing the barbs and the forts and everything else. But besides the main 300k units, everything can just go into can go into flags, even for my main account, and I'm a lot more valuable to my team in my main account in the field fighting. So I believe that the main account is a lot more valuable than a farm account in a KVK, and I don't feel like I want to be making a fighting farm KVK. Otherwise, I would just create an account that can just field flags and not do anything else, you know. But what is the point of that? Like, my farm account, this account could basically be just an account that only fields flags and just be really good. But nah, that's not what I want. I'm not exactly switching my opinion on this. I don't know why, but every single time we talk about this, I still am not convinced that the best way to go by this is to actually have a fighting farm account. I don't know why. It's just not convinced. Not convinced. I don't want to be upgrading my hospitals right now because I want to be having that 1 billion resources. Dino, hey, hello brother, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, my man? As I was saying, I don't want to be upgrading my hospitals or my farms just yet because they cost too many resources. Like, I can just do like small upgrades, but normally they cost too many resources, and it's a big problem because right now I need to start collecting resources for my KVK. So until I have at least 1 billion resources for my main account, I'm not upgrading anything on my farms. But once I reach that goal, like I said, I'm gonna be upgrading my farms to City Hall 24. I'm gonna be upgrading everything, like from my hospitals and everything like that, all my resource points. So it's definitely gonna be really hard times and really challenging times for me to upgrade my farms to the point where they can be so much valuable to me. Because the 12 million power filler farms can get 1 million T4 dead, which is the same as what a 50 million power main account. No, it just depends on how many accounts, on how many troops you want to kill, man. Like, you can be a main account, and if you kill your troops as much as a farm account, like, it's the same thing. The only difference is that normally main accounts, you want to be keeping some troops to field fight, but you can basically treat your main account as a farm fighting account if you want to, and the difference is not going to be anything more or anything less. At least from the way that I'm calculating it in my head. I might be wrong, but that's basically the way that I'm thinking about it. The only difference is that a farm account is willing to basically sacrifice all of its troops. Meanwhile, a main account usually wants to keep like at least 300k of the troops in order to basically do everything else, like do bastion quests, do like wait a minute, okay, do bastion quests, do barbs, do forts and stuff like that. So you want to be keeping like at least 300k of your main troop, but you can sacrifice the rest, and it's going to be pretty much the same as a fighting farm account. You're just going to be weak for next KVK, but at the same time you will also wait a lot less next KVK, so why not? In a good kingdom where you fight like every 2 months, a main account can actually be a pretty good farm account. shit. That's a lot. Okay, where's my academy? Okay, we are definitely researching something here. Now, I don't want to be wasting any stone from my... Like, it's really... One part of me actually wants to keep upgrading this farm. Like, I really want to keep upgrading, but the other part of me actually realizes that I need resources from my main account right now. So I just gotta stop progressing on my farms. Just Green Dude, thank you for posting the Discord, man. I appreciate that. To anyone who is available in here, please drop that like button. There's 11 of you guys watching and only 3 likes. You don't have to, but only if you want to. But YouTube loves likes, and if YouTube loves likes, then I gotta love likes as well. So chip in well, guys. Come on, spoil me just a little bit with those likes. They're free. They cost nothing. It's not money. You just gotta go just a little bit more down and hit that like button. Okay, so Skewz is here back. Skewz likes men. That's obvious. That's obvious, man. I'm surprised, Flap, that it took you so much to realize that. Like, I've known that since the very beginning. I need females to survive. No, but we're not talking about surviving. We're talking about what you want if you don't want to survive. Like, it's not about survival. We are living in a world where it's not your duty anymore to basically provide survival skills or survivability or next generation. So just think about only what you want, man. Just think about only what you want. Flap, hello, welcome to the stream, by the way. Honestly, don't know, Lilouch. Like, maybe you're right. Maybe fighting farms just have some nice stuff in there, but not all of them. Wait, these guys are fighting right now? You guys are fighting right now? Wait a minute now, wait a minute now, wait a minute. These guys are actually fighting. Is it Kingsland? Are they fighting for Kingsland or what? Where's TPE right here? TPE is actually burning? Like, what exactly is going on right here, man? I have no idea what's going on in here, honestly. I'm seeing that these STD guys, I'm guessing it's them, STE and wait, someone needs to fill me in, man. Someone needs to fill me in. Honestly, just fill me in with what's going on, brother. Fill me in. Okay, that being said, it's time for us to go to 3208 and actually watch the KVK, because I'm really curious to know how's it going. Like I said, the last time that I checked, unfortunately the red both Mimi, Flash, and well, all 3 of them, Mimi, Flash and Itachi, all of them were actually on the back end, like they were losing. So let's see what's going on right here on the fire camp, right? Let's see who's pushing who right now. Last time that I checked, this guy's fort was actually burning right here. Okay, it seems like there's no fighting in here. This one is repairing, and they're fighting where exactly? They're trying to fight here. Oh, these guys have pushed a lot though. They have actually pushed quite a bit right here. Look at that. They've actually pushed quite a bit though. Is there any fighting going on here as well? Like, you wanna... Okay. Dracul! Hey man, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? Younglings. TMR is wild. 16-17 UTC AO match 1, and then 2-hour break till 19 UTC Croc bosses, and then 20 UTC custom AO match 2. Ain't gonna get bored TMR for sure. What is TMR, by the way? City Hall 25 farms. By the way, Yona, welcome to the stream as well. Yona, I'm sorry, like I don't know why I said Yona. City Hall 24 farms should be max 20 million power. There is no reason to have high power farms than that. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Honestly, personally, I don't feel like I'm gonna be having a City Hall 25 fighting farm anytime soon. Like I believe that I will be keeping my farms at City Hall 24 for the moment and just focus on my main account. Like if at a second point in time I want to be having like a second farm main account, technically I might do that, but right now I'm gonna I will just be signing up for KVK with only my main account. Like my farm account are just gonna stay in here. They're gonna be collecting huge resources for me. They're gonna be a really good backup for me, also for the kingdom. Like supposing a good thing that most people don't do, but I feel like it's really valuable, is whenever people collect resources and during KVK you are willing to provide resources to other people who are fighting a lot more than you are. So if I have plenty of resources and I see that I'm not gonna waste all of them, but some of my allies have resource problems and the let's suppose like the Kingdom Bank cannot actually hold all of them, I feel like it's best if you can just like providing resources for your kingdom is really good whenever you have extra. So keeping those farms, what I want to do is I want to have like 5 farms who will be collecting insane amount of resources, like at least 3 or 4 billion resources per month or something. And if I can do that, and if I waste only 1 or 2 billion resources on my own city, which I feel like I will be wasting a lot less because I only have like 1 march, so I don't feel like I will be wasting that many. But if I use the rest of the resources to provide help for my kingdom, it's gonna be really good. So I believe that's gonna be really good. Like the only bad side about whenever you provide too much resources for your kingdom is that usually people get lazy, and I've seen it happen. I've seen guys which I provided resources for and they just kept asking and asking and asking, and they just stopped collecting resources for themselves. So if I see that someone is lazy to collect resources from his own farms, of course I'm not gonna help him. But if I see that some people are fighting like crazy and they are just wasting more resources than they can collect, yeah, of course you want to help them. Like Scutes right now, he's gonna give me like at least 2 billion of each resource, right? Yeah, give me. No, I mean you're gonna give me, man. My farm's been up for 60 days. That's your problem, man. Like you got farms, but because you don't use them, that's your problem. Just don't give. I don't want to be like the type of guy who doesn't give resources. All I'm saying is that I see who I'm giving resources to. If there's someone who's fighting like crazy and he deserves those, why not? But if you're a lazy if you're a good fighter but a lazy collector, I'm not gonna help you. Like you gotta be a good fighter and a good collector, and only if you ran out, if you are unable to keep up with the pace of the resources that you spend, I'm gonna help you with resources, because I want to provide whatever small amount of help that I can to my kingdom, and I feel like that actually makes for a better kingdom. But if people start getting lazy to collect their own resources, they cannot depend on their allies though. Like that's a given. I've seen this happening in so many kingdoms. Like every kingdom that I went to, I was giving resources to a certain amount of people, and they just were not collecting anymore. They were just not collecting anymore. They were showing up in a KVK with 500 million of each resources, and they were like, hey man, can you send some my way? I was like, no man, I really cannot anymore. Like, enough is enough, man. Like, I'm trying to help you, but you gotta pull your weight as well, you know. But yeah, like, I want to be having those 5 farms. I feel like I can manage 5 farms. I usually only give resources if I know someone needs help and they ran out of resources. I donate a lot of gold to a whale tier 5 player once. Ran. Yeah, like, all I'm saying is that you can. I would donate to someone who is collecting, or let's call it as it is, buying, which is not exactly a good thing, but he's basically trying to do something by himself. He's not like the lazy type of guy who does nothing and just shows up and he wants the resources. It's kind of like, I'm not willing to help you, man. I'm willing to help someone who is just unfortunate to run out, but he actually tried his best to have as much resources as he could for this KVK. You can give me resource. Oh man, everyone is showing up asking for resources already. Like, come on guys, you got 1 month before the next KVK. You can collect billions if you want to. If you have like 3 farms plus, you can collect billions of resources in 30 days. Even more. I promise you. Like, look at this. I came into my... Okay, right now I got like 50 million of each resources on my main alone. And I came like 3 days ago. And I haven't even been farming as good as I want to. Skill said that he will give me all his resources in the upcoming KVK. Well, Skill is a good guy. Of course he will do it. I'm not a good guy. I'm a bad person. I'm a really bad person. I can give you like 500 million, but I expect 700 million back. Like, I can do like a percentage type of deal. Nah, just kidding. Like I said, I have helped people with resources, but I hate it when people just get sticky about it. Like, whenever someone just stops pulling his weight and only asks for help, that's when I draw the line. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. You are not even trying to collect resources for yourself, so how can I help you? But yeah. I'm happy that 2289, which is Moon by the way, to anyone who doesn't know, this guy right here is Moon from our stream. I'm really glad that he's doing well. I'm actually happy that he's winning KVK. So I really hope that he keeps winning this KVK, man. He's been fighting real hard and he deserves it. Itachi joined the alliance. We got an Itachi on 3269. You know, when I first joined Rise of Kingdoms, I was seeing so many players named Itachi, and I was like, hey, I mean, just kind of like a Naruto thing, you know. It's kind of like an anime watching guy, you know. Of course, you're gonna name yourself Itachi. Of course, you're gonna call yourself Madara. Like, of course, you're gonna ask yourself, you're gonna call yourself, like, I don't know, Kakashi or something, stuff like that. But I didn't know that Itachi was actually like a real thing and a real own identity within Rise of Kingdoms. So whenever people were like, hey, Itachi's here, I'm in KVK 3, and we were allied with 3202 and 3208, and Itachi by that time, he was part of 3202. He just came back and people were like, hey, Itachi's coming back, Itachi's coming back, Itachi's here. And I was like, what is the big deal about this guy? Then someone told me that the guy had basically had 3 accounts of 600 or 700 million power, and when he left, he had donated 100 billion resources to its kingdom when he left. Like, how crazy is that, to donate 100 billion resources to your kingdom? Like, crazy ass numbers, man. So my respect for this guy actually grew so hard, and I really hope that 3208 right now can push hard and win this KVK. Like, of course, you have so many big names. Like, you got Flash in 3198, you got Mimi, down there, like down here. Like you got Flash up here, you got Itachi here, and you got Mimi down here. So all three of them are actually at the same side, fighting the enemies. So I don't know, like seeing such big names, I really wish them victory, because I don't know, I honestly attach myself too much to the Legends. Like I love it. I love when something is undefeated or too powerful, or a notion of something impossible to beat, I guess. So I hope that that's the case. Like that actually makes me more fired up to play the game, I guess. Flap says rally in the main alliance right now. What do you mean by rally in the main alliance? Rally versus who, man? Who are we rallying? So they're not pushing in here anymore. They're not pushing on this side. They're just trying to fight in here. Now this is a really good push by 95. This is a really good push by 95. Like I don't even know. Truth being said, this is a really good push by 95 right here. Like look at them. They have pushed so goddamn hard over here. It's crazy. I don't know why they're not burning anything in here. Probably it's because of the river. But they are pushing really good. Even though, no, this is Loki Farms, but if this thing burns, let's see, what happens if this one burns right here? Like, nah, it's only like 2 flags. Holy hell, like, this is crazy though. This is a really good push that they did throughout the day. Streamlabs is really starting to piss me off with this thing, to the point where I believe that I'm gonna start calling it off. Let me just like call the Cloudbot off. Maybe I'm not gonna call it off, but I'm gonna change the rule just a little bit. So let's suppose, what kind of warning do we got? Using foul language. I don't know what foul language is to. Okay, so caps protection, I actually want it off. You can actually type in all caps. I don't know why we cannot type in all caps. Word protection, okay, we're gonna keep the paragraph protection, but word protection, we gotta go in here and just check what the words are. Use default blacklist. Okay, we can keep that. Let's see what we have in the blacklist though. I don't feel like there's anything in here. Yeah, let's just call the word protection off just for a minute until we know what we're doing. Just until we know what we're doing. Streamlabs, please forgive me. Nah, it's actually me then. I'm actually to blame. I've always been too lazy to just go into YouTube and actually realize how the F can I just fix my Streamlabs to be a lot better and more efficient into actually blocking exactly what it needs to block rather than just useless words. 6 minutes till rally hits. Come main and free clip once right now. What rally are we even doing, man? What exactly are we rallying right now? Like, you're making me so curious about it. Oh, we are rallying this guy, Eldoro. 50 million power? Like, why are we rallying him though? Can I join? Waiting. Okay, I'm waiting. So I can do something. I can just come in here, be like attack march, go like this, boom. I don't know why Can someone tell me why we are killing this guy right here? Okazaki, hey, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, I just found your stream and I'm really enjoying it. Well, you're the first guy, because most of the people who come in here usually hate it. Like, they just show up to tell me how much they hate my stream, but I appreciate the good words. But welcome to the stream, and hopefully I see you here every single day. Are you like a Rise of Kingdom player yourself, or do you just like randomly watch streams? Just zeroing dead weight. Wait, did the guy just emoji? Hey, did the guy just emoji? Like, is he actually alive right now? This guy's actually alive. Like, do you feel like he's gonna allow us to zero him? Like, he's probably just gonna shield or something. Hey, that's really weird, honestly. I ain't gonna lie, like, that's really weird. He's probably just gonna shield because he's alive. I don't feel like he's gonna let us do it, whatever we want. Ah, Sedge. Oh man, that actually got me for a moment. I thought we were gonna kill someone. He never looked at the rally. No, I did check the rally. It just was a little bit weird that we were actually trying to kill a guy, because he seems like it doesn't seem exactly that dead weight. Like 50 million power, 400 million kill points. Not the worst that you can be in. Not the worst stats, if I might say so. What the hell is going on, man? I don't know if we are trying to really burn this guy, or we're just joking around. I have no idea. Free MG points. Like, I have no idea what exactly is going on over here. Okay, getting back into 3208, because I'm really interested into this KVK, honestly. Like, some really big names being here. I'm super interested. Also, I love the new emoji. Like, to anyone who didn't check, they have actually done a few changes to Rise of Kingdoms. Like right now, if I go and click for KVK, if I go into Last Kingdom, like supposing Strife of the Eight, I'm gonna go like this. All KVKs who are basically fighting, now you got this. So if you go in here, you know that these guys are fighting. Like, these guys are fighting. It's a lot easier for, if I want to spectate something, like, it's a lot easier for me to know where there's like fighting KVKs. Like, look at this, 3204, these guys are fighting. We got some fighting in here, 3196, you know. So it's not half bad, man. It's actually not half bad. 3212, Kingdom of Sanel. Oh, these guys are actually into KVK right now. Nice. They are with, I've been in here, like this. To anyone who doesn't know, these guys are my first kingdom where I ever played. Like, I started playing in here, and then I migrated to 3207, and then I went to 3152, and now I am at my current kingdom, which is 3269. So they're fighting with Kingdom 1003, not bad. Mini KVK. Okay, I'm curious about one thing. Like, I'm actually curious about 3207, which is my second kingdom. Like, are these guys into a KVK right now? Yes, they are. They actually are. So they are with 2960. They're not exactly any kingdoms that I know of right here. Like, nothing. I also want to see like 3201. These guys should be in a KVK as well. They are playing. Yeah, there's some fighting going on in here too. There's actually some fighting going on in here too. Let's see where they're fighting. Yeah, they're fighting right here. Nice. It's actually Kingsland in them. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. 3198 was actually on the back end. Like, if you see them right here, they're actually burning. During the day that I was checking, the enemy managed to somehow just destroy. Like, right here, down here, they've actually pushed all the way to the. They've pushed like all the way to the gate. Takes seconds till rally hits. Come on, man. Where's the rally? Where's the rally? Is it somewhere in here, I guess? 10 seconds till rally hits. Holy hell. You know, I don't feel like it's weird that this guy is not gonna be. Why won't this guy shield? Like, I'm really curious. Like, why do you guys believe that this guy is not gonna shield? He doesn't feel like a troll or anything like that. Like, if I were in his place, of course I would shield. Why would I let anyone zero me, technically? Anyway, as I was saying, like, these guys, like 3198, as strong as they were in KVK2, and I believe that they were like the strongest kingdom that I've ever seen, these guys basically took a whole KVK by themselves back then. But now, somehow, even though I was really expecting them to big win, and Flesh is in 3198, they actually seem to be on the back foot. They actually seem to be on the back foot right here. So these guys are from Earth Camp, so let's go with Earth Camp right here. See what's going on in here. It's kind of sad. I'm not seeing them push in here either, so seems like they're like burning from all sides. I was really like, I don't know why, but I was like super sure that 3198 was just gonna destroy their enemy. Somehow I guess I miscalculated. We are trolling around. It's a siege rally with a level 1 commander. Oh, I see. If I only had like tier 4 sieges. Unfortunately I deleted all my tier 4 siege. I deleted my tier 4 siege whenever I was in 3152, like 2 weeks ago, because we were trying to queue for KVK and we wanted to queue as low as possible, so we were told to delete all our tier 4s. So I unfortunately delete all of them. I got nothing to send to the guy. As sad as it is. But yeah, 3198 struggling is so weird to me. Like, I would have never imagined. You have no idea how strong these guys were. Like, as a kingdom, they were probably the strongest kingdom that I've ever seen set foot into a KVK that I was part of. You gonna play the custom AOO match tomorrow? I'm at work tomorrow, man, so probably not. I will probably join the Korok challenge, but I don't feel like I will be playing the AOO match. I don't feel like I will be playing that. I wish I could, but I don't have the amount of time available to do that. It's really not possible for me to do so many things. Okay, so what's going on with Mimi in here? Who's winning and who's losing? Oh, Mimi is actually losing. Mimi is actually losing right here. Feels bad that Mimi is actually on the back foot. So basically, besides 3208, which and Itachi, which now they seem to basically be pushing back a little bit against the enemy, but look at this. The enemy has actually pushed so hard against them. Like they were fighting right here yesterday, and today look at this. 3208 hasn't pushed almost at all. Meanwhile, the enemy has pushed all the way in here. If you go up here, we see that 3198 is completely cut off. Like the enemy has just completely cut off like anything in here, and Mimi is also on the back foot, so I feel like this KVK is going to be really tough for these guys. I wish them luck because I really want them to win, but this KVK is going to be really tough for these guys. And you know, these guys are just, I ain't joking anymore. Oh, by the way, I forgot that we got the KVK map to show. My bad, guys, you actually gotta remind me of that. Maybe just make it like a little bit smaller because it's too big, but yeah, I feel like this should be big enough for a KVK. I don't know if stuff is visible in here. Maybe just a little bit bigger. Yeah, probably like this. It's literally so nice just playing around and having fun. I know, man, but usually I play Rise of Kingdoms not to have fun, but I play Rise of Kingdoms to I like to do stuff that actually makes me better or makes my city stronger. So I wanna, instead of doing a custom AOO, I would rather just go for something else, which is like just collecting gems or doing barbs, forts, or something else. I don't know, man. Honestly, everything else that I can besides. Nice custom AOO. Like I I'm gonna be honest, I agree with Dino when he says unfortunately it's kind of like a waste of time. Yeah, I might go like into one or two of them just in case, but not today, not tomorrow, like maybe sometime whenever I got some free time. But otherwise I would just keep gathering resources, I would just keep gathering gems, I would just keep doing something productive to increase my power as a player into this game. Like, we're trying to get those resources up and running, man. We're trying to get those resources up and running. The sooner I can get my resources up to like 100 million, and by 100 million I mean like from my main city alone, once I get those up and running, I can start collecting gems again. So I'm really in a big rush. Believe it or not, I'm in a really big rush to collect as many resources as I can before the time runs out. Like, we are trying to grind as hard as possible. I need to collect those gems, man. We need that VIP 14 to be hitting before November at least. Like, before, I got 3 months to come up with 200k 1000 gems, basically. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Whew, nice. Look at the power, look at the troops. I don't see them fighting in here, probably because it's like fort versus fort, so it makes no sense to push. Best rally report ever in the Alliance chat. Holy shit. Holy hell, man, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. Good job to Eldoro, man. Good job. Good job to the guy. We need the actual rally. Okay. So these guys are trying to fight in here. I see them there trying to fight in here just a little bit more. They're not burning anything though. They're not exactly burning anything, but I see them fighting here a little bit more. I guess they're just trying to keep their advantage strong. Next rally's on its way. I'll wait for the report as well, man. Whenever the report is up, let me know. I want to see it. I'm really curious about it. Okay, so they're going for this. What are they going for exactly? Where's the flag? They're going for this one? It doesn't seem like they're going for a flag. It's like 2 minutes away. So it makes no sense that they're going for a flag. Are they going for a city? Did they like locate the city or something? Huh. I'm really curious about it. I want to see what is this all about. Typhoon, hey. Hello. How are you doing today, my brother? Everything up and good? Is 3257 actually going into KVK so far or not? To anyone who doesn't know, Typhoon Alpha is the amazing king of 3157 kingdom, and he is a great guy. He always shows up during my streams. He always says hello. He's very friendly, and I feel like every one of you needs to get to know him. And if you ever need a good kingdom to go to and you are unsatisfied with your current kingdom, or you just want to go for some adrenaline, I guess, why not go for 3157? We will register for next pop mostly. I'm sorry, man. I'm super sleepy. Oh, when is the next time to register for a KVK? Oh man, they actually found this guy. Crazy. When's the next time that you can register for a KVK? Is it in like 2 weeks or something? Oh, the fact that they managed to find this guy is so crazy. Like that's a really good spot. I don't know if he's online. He doesn't seem to be online, and this rally is probably gonna fail, but it's also gonna kill a lot of troops before it fails. I really want to see this report. I don't feel like there's any way for me to get it, but I really would want to see this report. The options should pop up tomorrow. KVK will start mid-August. Oh, nice, man. I'm super happy for you. Spartan Gaming, hey, holy shit, hello, brother. That's a really big raid, man. You just got me nervous all over here. I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't expecting this, man. Oh my, man. Hello, hey to all the guys coming from the Spartan Gaming. Hello to all of you. Now, I don't know exactly how they did in this report. I can only see that he lost like 2 million, but that was a really good spot on. That was a really good find in here. Oh man, I'm starting to sweat right now. Like, come on, you can't do this to me, man. You can't do this to me. I'm starting to sweat right now. Holy hell. This is a win stream for real. I wasn't, yo, brother. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Like, it actually, now I'm starting to feel bad because for the last month or something I've stopped to Spartan Gaming's stream only twice because that's how much time available I had, and the guy's literally showering me with 36 viewers. Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I wasn't expecting this. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming to my stream. To anyone who doesn't know me, basically I'm I'm in Romania. I've been playing Rise of Kingdoms for about I would say about a month, about a year, something like that. And for the moment, I'm part of Kingdom 3269. I just joined like 4 days ago after coming from 3152. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the best streamer around. I'm probably one of the worst guys that you will ever see. But I'm actually proud to be the worst streamer around. So thank you all for stopping by and enjoy the worst stream in existence. And we're just spectating the KVK 12331, which is basically the KVK of Mimi, Flash, and Itachi. Right, at the moment we are watching 3208 and fighting their enemies, which is where Itachi is at. I'm seeing that so far they are actually doing good, but unfortunately Flash is in the back foot right here, and by Flash I mean 3198. Unfortunately they have been cut off. Also, their allies have been pushed all the way to the level 7 pass, and they really appear to be struggling in here. Probably their fort should be burning anytime soon. I don't know if they will be able to keep up the fort. It would be nice if they would, though. And from what I'm seeing, Mimi seems to be just a little bit on the back foot. Not too much, like the forts are still there, not being pushed back, and pretty much the front line is almost the same. But I see that right now at the moment, like, there it's Mimi who's burning. So, but this was happening before as well. So I would say, like, overall as a KVK, the big three is low-key struggling a little bit, but it's only level 4 pass fight, so nothing is set in stone just yet. Like, even though this kingdom, even though they are basically might be just a little bit on the back end, you know, it's a long KVK. It's a long KVK. It's all about resources. It's all about speed ups, and we haven't seen the last of it. Mimi KVK, I forgot it. It's a really good KVK, man. I was really curious to know ever since they started. I really wanted to see how this one was gonna go. The big names, Mimi, Flash, and Itachi gathering and actually forming an alliance with each other. It's a cool story. It's a cool story. And another thing that I'm loving about it right now is that 3208, which is where Itachi is fighting these guys. Now these guys have a really good record. Look at them, like, they have won KVK 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. They have won 13 out of 18 KVKs, which is really good, impressive. And this is the most impressive part, 6 out of the 7 last KVKs, which actually shows a lot about a kingdom. So again, I'm siding with Itachi on this one, with 3208, because I played with 3208 on my KVK 3, and I've played with these guys, and I respect and I love all of them. But I just can't deny that these guys are really good enemy, like, just impressive, like winning 13 out of 18 KVKs and 6 out of 7 less KVKs. That's really impressive stats, man. I ain't gonna lie. So all of this is making I don't know, to me it's making it really really impressive as a KVK, and I'm really curious to know how it's gonna go. And so far from what I'm seeing, the front line, which was yesterday, was somewhere around right, just a little bit more up in here. Technically I would say like 3208 and their allies, which I forgot the name of the kingdom because of course I'm really nervous right now, have pushed this a little bit. But on the other hand, I see that these guys, just look at them, like they actually managed to pull all of this throughout the day. So they pushed the enemy back, they created this huge space right here. So if they manage to cut them off, it's gonna be big. It's actually gonna be really big. Like Flower of Mimi, yes brother. What seed is your kingdom in? At the moment we are in C seed, I believe. Actually no, yeah, we are C ish, but we are, maybe we might drop to D once we remove some dead weight, so it's possible. But in my opinion, the best kingdoms to be in at the moment, at least for me, because I'm a really small guy in terms of and by small guy I mean like in terms of like in the game, like I'm only like 32 million power, I only have one march, so we have plenty of work to do. And I believe that in a C seed kingdom for me is still too much, man. I feel like I'm really good in here. Some people wanted me to go to like an A seed or something. I said to myself, no way in hell I'm going there. I'm gonna get demolished. Like I'm gonna get, they're just gonna destroy me. So I'm good. Like 3269 is a really good kingdom. Skews, by the way, is the king of 3269, to anyone who doesn't know that. The guy actually responding to you in the chat, and he's a really good cool guy, just a little bit, he's kind of a pervert, but it's okay. Like I deal with him, like I've just blocked all of his contacts, so he doesn't wake me up at nights anymore. But normally it's a really good game to be in. Buy an account. Nah, like okay, I wouldn't buy an account just for one reason. I'm very proud of what I'm doing. I'm not doing much, but I love my work. Like if I buy an account, I'm not gonna enjoy it the same way as growing an account on my own. I know that some people like to do it. I've seen accounts being sold for like $50,000, stuff like that in Rise of Kingdoms. I'm well aware of how this game works and how usually the big guys are just too lazy to start everything from scratch, so they just buy an account who's basically been playing for a long time. But the way I do it, I like if I started something myself, I enjoy it a lot more. And that's maybe like the idea as to why I haven't bought one. But the second main reason, which I believe it's the first now that I'm thinking about it, hey man, I'm broke. I don't have as much money as people believe me. I don't have like $5,000 or $10,000 for a good account. I have that. But even if I did, I probably would never buy an account, just because of the second reason. Join Siege Rally Eivor. I got nothing to give you, man. Like honestly, I can join, but I got nothing to give you because I deleted all my tier 4 siege at 3152. But okay, where's the whatever, let's go for it. Okay, that's all I got, man. That's all I got, so don't judge me. I deleted all my tier 4 siege. I got nothing more to give. So you are a mid spender. I'm actually no spender at all. I don't spend any money on the game. Like this one should be proof enough. If I was a spender, this one would have gone. So I don't spend any money at all on the game so far. Like I might be spending just, if I said to myself, if I'm gonna be spending any money in the game at all, it's gonna be just because I want to like support the developers of the game, rather than just because I want to spend money. Like I love the free to play. It's actually not really bad into this game. It's one of the main reasons as to why I joined it. I've been playing games like this my whole life, but lately I lost the will to play it. Like before this I was playing Clash of Kings. Before Clash of Kings I've been playing Kingdoms of Camelot. So hey, it's I've been playing these games for quite a while, man. Anonymous just tipped $10. Okay, that's just crazy. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It's been months ever since the last time that someone donated to me, and honestly, it just got to the point where I was just doing this for fun. I never started for money, truth being said. I found out that I enjoy playing Rise of Kingdoms a lot more when I'm streaming it, just because a lot of people just like you join in the chat and they give me advices about the game, or we talk about stuff. I just enjoy playing this game a lot more if I'm streaming it, because all the community in this game is amazing. I haven't seen this community in Clash of Kings or in Kingdoms of Camelot or in Glory of the Wild or something that I played back then as well. The community just wasn't the same. Also, another good thing that a lot of people actually tend to forget is that Rise of Kingdoms is maybe one of the few games where a kingdom is in complete peace. Like, I haven't used a single shield on this game because I was scared that someone would basically attack me. It's a really good thing. Like, it's a really good thing because I can just sleep at peace. Like, I was playing Clash of Kings, which is another game like Rise of Kingdoms, and I'm telling you, like, I reached about 100 million power, which is still a lot in that game as well, and someone zeroed me within the night because, hey, it's just the way. There's no rules in other games in a server, and that's just the way I quit. And I said to myself, never again I will be playing games like this. And here I am, a year later, playing Clash of Kings, playing Rise of Kingdoms. But it's a cool game. I like it. I love the synergy with people. If you're in a good kingdom, you actually learn to love it. Show your account. Let's talk about William Wallace, because the topic about him is both sided. Well, if you're gonna ask me about William Wallace, I've seen the stats. I don't have the guy just yet, but I've seen the stats on YouTube. And okay, I got CPO Liu Che going on now. I feel like William Wallace is quite a bit better than my CPO, but just not good enough for me to drop my CPO just yet. Like, I'm not gonna bench this guy for William Wallace. I'm really sorry. I'm not gonna do this. I love it. I love the fact to have William Wallace, but it's gonna cost me too much. And right now I only have one main march, which is my CPO and my Liu Che. I just maxed out my Liu Che right now, and I'm gonna start working on my Nevsky and Joan, which is gonna be my cavalry march. So I'm really putting all of my efforts into having my second march rather than just go for my William Wallace. Show your account. I don't know where to start, but let's just give it a shot. So this is basically my account. It's nothing special. I'm only like 32 million power. I got so much stuff to work on. Only VIP 13. I got my VIP 13 recently, and I'm trying my best to work throughout to VIP 14 because it's gonna give me the 3 legendary commander sculptures. If you go into academy, I'm still working on my tier 5s, by the way. I don't have I'm sorry. I don't have my tier 5 just yet, but I'm working on them. Right now I gotta upgrade my castle. I still got 5 levels to go. That's why I'm doing my Barb Force daily, trying to gather them. Also, in terms of like research, I would say I still got plenty of work to do, where I gotta upgrade my defensive formation, my herbal medicine, cartography, basically all of this in here: wood, steel, and scrotum, medical corps. So technically, if I was to set like a goal for me to get my tier 5s, I would say somewhere around 6 months to 9 months. So for the moment, I got plenty of stuff on my plate in order to stop all of that and focus on my William Wallace. I'm really sorry. Lambu, hey man, what up? How are you doing today? Thank you for coming by the stream, brother. Always appreciate you. If you don't have Liu Che, then don't get Wallace. If you already run CPO Liu Che or Liu Che Alex, then Wallace isn't a huge upgrade. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, he has some pretty good improvements over CPO, but just not enough to bench CPO for William Wallace. You know, like, plus another thing is that William Wallace sucks as a commander without Liu Che. Meanwhile, CPO is kind of more, I would say, a better commander on its own. So it's a good solo commander as well. Like, you don't have to have Liu Che just to have CPO, but the same cannot be said for Wallace. Like, Wallace is really dependent on Liu Che, so Yeah, you're definitely right on that. Combat tactics before herbal medicine. Okay, so the whole idea is that I'm just trying to go for the biggest upgrade whenever I can. So I'm gonna be doing my medical corps real soon after I finish this one. But I'm not going for my herbal medicine because it's gonna take so much, man. Look at this. It's 103 days, and I would only get, say, bite your CJ bird. Enjoy them, man. It's okay. It's 103 days, man. It's 103 days, and I would just rather be. It's a lot easier for me to do my this one right here because it was only 40 days. So I'm getting 2% for 40 days. Meanwhile, in here I'm getting 3% for 103 days. So as much as you need the cartography on the KVK to be faster, I feel like this was a better choice. I feel like I went for the thing which is gonna give you the hugest boost on the shortest amount of time. Don't you feel like that's a good thing? You could use 2 infantry marches. I know, man, but the idea is that you just only have one building who is training infantry. So why not put that cavalry and archers into use? So that's why I want to actually diversify my marches. I want to have a march for each troop. Honestly, by watching Mr. Siege lately, I've been starting to believe that maybe, just maybe, it's not the worst to have a siege march as well in the future. How many speed ups do you have? That's a really good question. I gotta check that thing out right now so I can let you know. Let me just check. Honestly, I have no idea. Let's see. So I gotta go into Discord for a moment. You gotta hold on a little bit for me to give you an answer on that. Just let me check. Okay, let's go. Sending my screenshot. I got universal speed ups. I got 746 days. I got research 11 days. I got healing 83 days. So it's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst amount that I've ever had either. So I would say I'm set for the next KVK. Maybe probably for a good 2 KVKs, I would say. Did I get anything in here? I still gotta have a duel with someone. Like, hey, is anyone close to my power willing to have a duel with me, please? That is actually a good decent amount for a free-to-play. I try my best to take part in all events that I can, and because I only have one march, let's be honest, I don't exactly heal insane amounts of troops every single KVK. Kuzai! Hey! How long has it been, man, since the last time that I saw you in here? Welcome. How have you been, man? To anyone who doesn't know, Kuzai is from 3208 unless he moved. But the last time that we were talking, he was part of 3208. Flappy Flap wants me to duel him. How much power do you have? Oh, you're close to my power. Of course, man. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just put this in here and quit the alliance. Is this one? Okay, let's go. Okay, if this is the march that you are gonna fight me with, you can just attack me, because I don't know, I don't want to take the wrong march. Okay, that's good. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Hopefully it's not the worst trade ever for me. Hopefully. You should max infantry tech with that man. Yeah, probably should. You're definitely right about it. Taking a break, letting Itachi use the account. Oh man, that's actually really sad to hear. Like, okay, Hitachi using your account is amazing, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I would really want to see you in this KVK. Like, I'm spectating your own KVK, like 3208 right now as we're talking. I just came back to my home city right now, but I was spectating your KVK, man, and it seems like you are overall doing okay-ish, but your coalition is really struggling. Like 3198 is struggling just a little bit, so I don't know how your KVK is gonna go this time, but I wish you all the best, and hopefully you can manage to win it. Unfortunately, I'm on the back foot on this one. Sucks, but it's alright as long as I get my points for this MG. Don Carson, hey man, it's been a while since I saw you as well. What happened to Connor? Good idea, like the guy hasn't replied to me anymore. Have you seen the cross-season migration changes? I've seen some of them. Okay, overall, not the worst one. We got the points that we needed, so thank you on that. And it's time for me to join MS again. Hopefully Scutes doesn't attack me right now, because he loves to do this type of things. Hey Flatbird, thank you for the thanks for the duel, brother. I appreciate that. Show us your equipment, your gear, of course. It's nothing special right now. Like I really gotta be working on that. I got my wish lineage, which I gotta upgrade. I gotta refine it. I got my hope cloak and my eternal night. I got my Sakura Fubuki and I got my Seth brutality and boots, which are the worst ones. I have the Scarlet Hounds, unfortunately. So there's a lot of work to be putting into my plus the armament. There's a lot of work to be putting into my gear. Honestly, like I'm focusing all of my gems right now to pushing into my VIP points. That's why I'm not exactly having the best gear that I want to have, but we're gonna try and fix that soonish. Meanwhile, this is my arch formation. Nothing too special. We still have some inscriptions that we gotta take, but overall I would say it's a lot better than it was 2 months ago, so I'm not complaining. There's a lot of work to be put in it. Like we need to, I definitely need to put the inscriptions up. Like I gotta fix these things. It's nothing special, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been playing this game for less than a year, and okay, I understand like most of the stuff that I didn't understand before, but at the same time, I ain't gonna say that I know everything about the game right now. So there's a lot of stuff to take in. Rise of Kingdoms, as any other games, is quite complicated, but I'm trying to learn it, and I'm trying to do it the best that I can. So stick with me. What else do I gotta do? Send something in here. How's your Nevsky right now? I haven't unlocked him yet. I'm actually waiting for the Cavalry Wheel of Fortune to show up, and when it shows, I'm gonna be wasting a couple of gems to unlock my Nevsky. So I don't have him just yet. Like I finished upgrading my Liu Che just 2 weeks ago. If anything, I got only 38 more. I only have 38 sculptures, golden heads right now, right here. So this is all I have. Coach Khan says, if you ever have a question about gear or anything, message me a message on Discord is what I do. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. It's Rise of Kingdoms is a complicated game, so I wouldn't even know where to start. But overall, I feel like I'm trying to go into YouTube quite a bit lately and try to understand the gear, armaments, and everything in order to perfect whatever I got. So we are trying. It's just that we are in a lack of gems at the moment, and because we are in a lack of gems, we just can only choose equipments or VIP. We cannot do both of them. So for the moment we are going on VIP, and we're going to go in equipments on a second date. Discord is kind of Fronis. What you can do, brother, if you want to, you can just PM me the Discord, and I will definitely 100% join. Just PM your Discord chat, your Discord link on Discord or wherever you want, even in game, and I can definitely join. I appreciate that. I will join for sure. Even if I don't have any questions, it's good to be part of a community that is well. I would say it's well. It has a broad knowledge about whatever they speak of. So I appreciate it. Like, thank you for letting me be part of your community. Anyway, the Flappy Flap guy seems like a real Chad. Yeah, he is. He is. A bit of a dick sometimes, but nah. What's your goal for next KVK? Good question. Well, so far, right now, I cannot see my. We gotta go back just a little bit in here. So, my goal for next KVK, honestly, is I only have 65 million kill points right now. So for next KVK, I want to go to at least double it. So I want to go to maybe like at least 130 million. If I can get 60 to 70 million kill points participation, next KVK is going to be really huge for me. The last KVK, unfortunately, we didn't have as much fighting as I wanted to have, for once, and for two, I wasn't allowed to stream my KVK, so that also demoralized me just a little bit. And you know, I didn't do as good on my last KVK as I wanted to. Like I was fighting, but I just wasn't staying. I wasn't fighting like 10 hours per day as much as I would have fought if I were to stream this KVK. So the one of the reasons as to why I came to 3269 is because I had a really good and deep talk with Scutes, where we were talking about the fact that, hey brother, if I come into 3269, I just need to do streams about this about my game, because I love doing streams about Rise of Kingdoms, and I'm trying to find a kingdom who is going to allow me to be a good content creator. So we talk about them, and the guy was actually really cool about it. He said, hey, if you come into my kingdom, you get 5 minutes delay, 5 to 7 minutes delay, like 7 minutes for important fights and 5 minutes for regular fight. I would say like medium fights. And if it's just like regular fights with no big objective behind it, you can just basically go without delay at all. So it was a really good deal for me, and that's the reason as to why I came to 3269. And my goal right now is to basically just go to 130 million kill points, or maybe at least 120. I hope that I can make it happen. Last KVK, it was my first season of Conquest. This is, for me, the one that we are gonna have right now is only the 5th KVK. And I got plenty of work to do, man. I got destroyed my last KVK. My marches were basically evaporating. I was super careful about where I need to place my march. Like I was really careful on bolts, not to be the front line, because otherwise I would get destroyed. I was staying in the back end, trying to basically catch enemies and trying to just basically let that AoE do the work. But I didn't have that strong march to basically sustain the enemy power. So I'm hoping this KVK is going to be just a little bit better. I've had some improvements in my equipments. I've had some improvements in my armaments. Of course, I need to do a lot more work, but so far, I would say I've been doing quite a bit of progress, man. To people who have been sticking with me for a while, like they know that I've been doing quite a bit of progress. So I'm just a little bit better than I was last KVK. My kingdom is 3269. Yasin says, I see that you are YSG addicted, and that is good, lol. Well, whenever I started playing the game, YSG was a big thing, so I did start to work on him, but he then just dropped. So I have YSG. You know, something I would wish is that we had like maybe like a search bar in here, because now I just gotta go like manually find YSG. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Come on, brother, where are you? Did I miss him? Like, he's supposed to be up here. Where's my YSG? Oh, there you are. First, what am I even doing? I started to work on the guy. The idea is, though, that I need to expertise him in order to get his AoE, and he just dropped so fast that I just dropped him, and instead I went for Zhuge Liao. I still need, like, at least 2 more full AoE commanders, which I gotta get my hands on in order to be a lot faster whenever I chain, because I chain a lot of barbs on a normal day during home kingdom. So I do need a couple more full AoE commanders, but I just need to be working on my fighting commanders before I work on those. And that's where I'm going with. That's where I'm at right now. Just sort your commands by power, then they automatically get semi-sorted by rarity, equipment, and armaments on the level skills, etc. Yeah, you're right about it, but I feel like it would be really nice if I had like a search bar be like YSG, you know, even though his real name is Yi Seong. Point being, you know, like if you have a search bar, it's a lot better and it's a lot easier, so why not? Okay, let's see, what else do I need to show about my account? I have no idea. Like, if you wanted to show like stats so far, like technology power, nothing impressive in here right now. Like highest power is basically like the one that I'm at right now. Resource gathered, nothing important in here to watch, honestly. My troops right now, these are the troops that I got so far. I'm hoping that I can pump this one up to maybe like 900k by the time that I go into KVK, and probably pre-KVK I'm gonna be training some more. So hopefully I have like somewhere around 1 million infantry ready to go this KVK. I'm gonna be dropping like maybe half of them into like towers, and half of them is gonna stay because I will be needing to use it for my field fighting. That's basically like the general strategy, but you never know. Like you gotta go into that KVK to find out exactly what we're gonna do. Why did you delete all your tier 4 siege? Is because I was part of 3152 kingdom, and they were going to participate into a KVK. They were going to matchmaking, so they ordered everyone to delete all their tier 4 siege. You could also kill them. It makes sense because I would just get some speed ups back, but I didn't have my hospital full and I didn't have enough siege to fill my hospital. I only had like 100k of those, so in the end I just deleted them. Do you have a stream setup? Have been considering YouTube streaming in the last year. I can guide you through one. I don't have one per se, but I can guide you through one. Like, it's not that hard. Just download Streamlabs and I can just hit you up with the settings and everything else. It's really not that hard, trust me. If you want to do YouTube, I can definitely help you out with the starting settings, but it's nothing special. It's just like basic stuff that I'm doing. There's guys out there who are doing a lot better I would say setups than I am. But if you want something basic, if you want something done yourself, if you want to learn like how to roll with Streamlabs, I don't mind showing you. Like, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. I can show you the ones that I followed, and I can also hook you up with some other stuff like settings that I'm doing as well. So yeah, just let me know on that, Typhoon. Like, why not? YouTube is a good thing. Like, I'm telling you, I started to enjoy the game a lot more just because I was doing YouTube. Like, I was finding Rise of Kingdoms just a little bit, I won't say boring, but just too much information in it, to the point where I was starting to be lazy, and I started doing YouTube, and these amazing people showed up on my YouTube chat, and they were just like, they wanted to talk to me, you know, like they wanted to show me stuff, they wanted to tell me their experience, and it felt amazing because I feel like I've progressed like 10x more by doing YouTube than I would have progressed if I didn't do YouTube. Like, you can see a lot of cool people who just want to show up and provide help. Is that a Packle and Attila on the open field? What are they doing, lol? I have no idea what exactly this is. Gorgo right here, right? Okay, this is Scipio, this is Nevsky, this is Guan Yu. Like, the guy has fallen so much. I don't know anyone using Guan Yu anymore, honestly. Like, what is he even pairing it with? Last time I checked, Guan Yu wasn't exactly something you take to the field anymore. Honestly, this is a really interesting KVK, I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of my ancient free-to-play account. I didn't mean a Discord server, I just meant Discord account. Kind of furnace, my mini's muted. Okay, brother, thanks, I appreciate that. I was gonna start YouTube, but I was gonna have the effort. YouTube is a beautiful thing, but I ain't gonna lie, sometimes does drain my energy, and it's okay. When I first started doing, I didn't start doing YouTube on my Rise of Kingdoms. I started doing YouTube when I was playing League of Legends, which is another game, kind of MOBA. But point is, I got used to the idea of streaming, but at the beginning it was super hard because you just come in here and most of the time, usually there's basically no one on your chat. Like don't. I've been doing my YouTube right now for Rise of Kingdoms for about 6 months right now, so I got a couple of people who show up sometimes. Hey Flappy, have a good night, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming and staying here for such a long time. Thanks, brother. But anyway, as I was saying, it was difficult. At the beginning, I didn't even know what to do. I was staying in pure silence. I didn't know what to say. Most of the time, you're basically speaking to yourself in your beginnings. You don't exactly have people, too much people who are showing up and providing you with information to speak on, or basically, because it's a lot easier if I get messages in the chat, I'm basically replying to my messages, someone else is basically opening the conversations for me. But at the beginning, I was the one doing everything. No one was showing up. I was basically speaking to myself for 2 hours a day. It was really hard to do that. It felt weird at the beginning. Then I got used to the idea that, hey, this is a video that someone is going to see in the future, and I'm basically talking to myself. It's alright. Like, I just gotta have a strategy going on into my head to what I want to talk about, what today's stream is all about, and you just start mumbling. Like, you start getting that engine going. But the beginning is hard, man. The beginning is definitely hard, but you get used to the idea of YouTube. It's not as bad. One thing that I would say is that it's a lot more tiring than people make it seem. It's not fun as much as people think. It is fun, but it's also tiring a lot. Like, the amount of days that I come home tired from work, I have no energy into me, and I just think to myself, I just gotta go live today. Like, I just gotta do it. It's insane. Like, usually there's days like, okay, today I actually there's days when I'm like super damn tired, and I just know I gotta go live because I haven't done a live stream in like 2 or 3 days. Like, those are the days that you really hate. But overall, like, it's a cool thing. Like, it's a really, like, these are just like the bad things that I'm talking about, like the hardships. But once it gets going, you just learn to love it. So to anyone who wants to do YouTube, I feel like it's a good thing to do. It's worth it. You learn to basically provide content. It's really good. You're gonna love it for the future. So trust me, man. Just go for it. Just try it. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you, but just try it. You will never know if you never try it. So getting back into the main thing, Typhoon, like, DM me, brother, and I'll try my best to help you out with whatever I know about doing YouTube, basically. Speaking to yourself, Lembo says that speaking to yourself isn't an issue. It's when you start answering to yourself that you may then need to seek professional help. Damn right about it. Damn right about it. Damn right about it, man. It's weird sometimes. I speak to myself often too, although lately more voices join me. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, man. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is where the problems arise. Some people are so attached to their old commanders. It's funny, like, that was a Packle Harald. Like, yeah, I guess whenever you work so hard to get something going, you just don't want to detach it anymore. And I got that thing as well. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to my CPO Liu Che March in the future, because Willie Mollus might not be like the biggest threat there is. Who knows, there's maybe something better around the corner for infantry. but I would feel really sad if I were to drop either one of them, because right now whenever it's my CP or my Liu Che, I've been working so hard to upgrade those guys, and for free to play the journey is hard, man. Like, I don't know how hard it is for guys who are paying money about the game, but for free to play guys, upgrading commanders is a really big deal. It takes you about 6 to 9 months to basically, or maybe like a full year sometimes, to upgrade both of them. And I'm telling you, man, like whenever you have to let go of something and to just start like with a new commander, it really hurts. Like when I dropped my YSG at the beginning, it really hurted because I really invested so hard in him. And I did the same thing with my Charles Martel at the beginning because I didn't know any better. I thought to myself, Charles Martel is gonna be my commander, and I invested so hard into the guy only to find out that he actually is worthless as a commander in Season of Conquest. So dropping commanders, it's a it's a pain, man. The amount of commanders that have been dropped ever since I started playing Rise of Kingdoms is insane. Honestly, Guan Yu being one of them. Like, yeah, he got the museum and everything, but I still find him not exactly worth it. Like, I wouldn't go for Guan Yu right now if I were to start, basically. In a duel, William Wallace Liu Che beat CPL Liu Che with 80k remaining, but we still can't say anything about him from off the field. Like I said, the William Wallace seems to be a lot better than Liu Che, but just not enough for me to drop one for the other. Not if I have 4 other marches to do before I even think about upgrading my current ones. Like if I had like 5 other marches all good and running, and I had like extra golden heads, of course I would go for William Wallace, but not like this, not in the condition that I'm in. Plus, like I said, William Wallace is too dependent on Liu Che, so it's basically like a double-edged sword. So even if William Wallace falls, or if Liu Che falls, still William Wallace falls. So it's kind of like he's really dependent. I don't like that, because it's really risky. When the meta changes, you basically gotta watch out that neither one of the 2 commanders actually drops, otherwise both of them drop. Well, that's for William, because Liu Che seems to be pretty good on its own as well. Okay guys, I'm really sorry, but right now it's 12:30 a.m. my time. I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day because I gotta go to work, so I gotta wake up 4.5 hours from now. And I really appreciate and love all of you guys stopping by. A big shout out to Spartan Gaming for the help and for the raid. Like, I cannot appreciate the guy enough. Same thing for Lambu, whenever he has done it. Like, the guy has been a huge help in my stream in so many ways. I appreciate all the content creators who are showing me some love, and I appreciate all of the guys who are also coming in here and staying with me and providing me with so much amazing time. So I don't know, I honestly cannot express my thanks enough to all of you who are in my chat right now. That's all I have for you today, and probably I will be live tomorrow, I believe probably by the same time, but we will never know. To anyone who has joined my Discord, every single time that I go live, I make sure to drop a link and notify everyone. So please do join my Discord if you are interested in seeing more content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.